So you want to get an M1 Garand from the CMP, but you've heard that that's really complicated. Well, I'm Jeremy from Poindexter G, and I'm here to show you that it's not really that hard. The M1 Garand is a really awesome rifle, and you really want one. But you've looked at the prices that they're going for, and it's kind of crazy. I mean, you can see when these things get out on the open market that the prices just skyrocket and go insane. You don't want to pay that much for one of them. Well, what if I told you that you didn't have to? The Civilian Marksmanship Program promotes shooting sports across the United States. Lots of youth events, lots of other events all over, and they do good work there. One way that they support themselves is that the United States military gives them the old surplus rifles to sell. And the nice thing about the CMP rifles is that they're sold for way below market value. So why doesn't everybody just go and get one from them? Well, there's a lot of steps that you have to go through, and a lot of people have decided it's just far too complicated to go through that. But I'm here to tell you that the difficulty of getting one from the CMP has been way overblown, and it's not really that hard. So let me go through all the steps that you'll need to be able to go through one by one to get your rifle. This video is about ordering an M1 Garand rifle from the CMP. They do currently sell 1911 pistols, but that is a completely separate process, and this video isn't going to cover that. This is also not going to cover buying items from their auctions, such as the 1903s and 1917s. The first thing that you're going to want to do is to go to the CMP website and download the Universal Order Form. I can't put a direct link to it here on the video, but you can find it pretty easy. Each page of the order form is numbered, and so we'll just go down it in order. The first page, page 1A, is just simple information. Fill that out and sign it, and hey, you've got the first page done. The second page, page 2A, needs to be filled out and notarized. This page is basically in lieu of the normal forms that you would fill out when you go to a dealer and fill out the forms there. It's not that hard to find a notary. They're usually around all over town. If you have a bank account, a lot of times a bank will have a notary available for customers, often free, so this may not even cost you anything. One little weird thing on this one is there's not a specific spot for the notary to put their stamp, but that's not really that big a deal. Most of them can figure it out and go with it. Page 3A is going to be the order form for the actual rifle that you're going to order. Make sure that you look at all the different grades that they offer, put down the right model numbers, and this page is done. Page 4A is a checklist. You'll want to mark off everything on this as you do it and include that in your packet. Let me go down each of these steps one by one because this is where most people get hung up. The first step will be to show some form of U.S. citizenship. You're going to need a birth certificate or passport for this. A driver's license will not do here. You can also include a copy of a military ID here. The next step will be to show membership in a CMP affiliated organization. There's a number of different options here. The Grand Collectors Association will be the easiest one to go with. That would be about $25. You've also got all the state rifle associations, as well as a number of other clubs and ranges that are affiliated. Even if you don't have a membership for one of these, you can get a one-year membership somewhere. And for as much money as you're going to be saving doing it this way, that's not going to be a really big cost. You can also use law enforcement or military service here, as well as membership in some organizations like the VFW. The next one is going to be the marksmanship or other firearm-related activity. There's a number of different ways that you could qualify for this. It's important to point out this does not have to be rifle marksmanship, and it can be just any type of firearm shooting. A number of things that will count here will be current or past military or law enforcement service, participation in a rifle, pistol, air gun, or shotgun competition. Basically just have to show the scorecard. A concealed carry license from your state or a firearm owner ID card for the states that issue those will work. If you don't have any of those, there's a form that you can print off and take to your local range where the range safety officer can sign off, showing that you understand all the basic firearm and safety rules. Additionally, if you're over 60, you don't have to do this part. So congratulations, you get by easy because you're old. The next step is legal eligibility to purchase a firearm. This is going to be the same NICS check that will happen like you buy it from any other dealer. So if you can pass a NICS check, you're good. Then you have to make sure that you include the proper shipping information because the CMP can actually ship your Garand to you. What? 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 Can you believe that, Cat? She can't believe it. But it's true, except in a few states that aren't freedom-loving, including New Jersey, New York, Oregon, California, Connecticut, and Washington. You'll need to look up what you need to do for those. Make sure you put in the proper form of payment in there. That can be a check or money order, or you can just put in your credit card information. And that's basically it. Like I said, it's not really all that difficult. Just make sure you include everything in your packet, go down that checklist, make sure it's all in there, and you'll be good to get your own M1 Garand. So if you were looking to purchase an M1 Garand, I hope that this was a useful and helpful video for you. If it was, be sure to like or comment. You can also subscribe to my channel so you can see all the videos that I add and not miss anything. I'm Jeremy with Poindexter G, and we'll see you next time.